all at once.
Oh, there's a puncture for Valtteri Bottas.
He ran across some debris. He ran across debris that was on the track.
Hamilton takes the lead. Bottas in the lead has now got a puncture.
So unfortunate for Bottas. He'd done nothing wrong.
What is going on, guys? It is JJ here, back with a new video, and today we're going to take a look at the 2018 Baku Grand Prix. Now, we have seen a little bit of this from Drive to Survive. I cannot remember exactly who ends up being the winner, but I remember what incident was it? Fernando Alonso crashing here in the beginning. So I know there's going to be a lot of action. There's a lot of drama. Maybe Drive to Survive makes it a little bit more dramatic and a bit more flamboyant in how the drama goes. But this is going to be a fun race. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below on the 2018 Baku race. We are getting set for the Baku Grand Prix. Qualifying is at 9 a.m. my time on Saturday, and then 6 a.m. on Sunday is the actual race. That's gonna be such a hard live stream, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. We may not be able to live stream that on Sunday. I'll fill y'all in as we go. But either way, it's gonna be a fun race weekend. I think it's gonna be a great time. Maybe we will live stream it just because I want to watch the Baku Grand Prix. I want to watch it live. I need to see, quote unquote, the best street circuit in the world, and we're gonna have to. So we're gonna take a look at the 2018 highlights. Let me know what you guys think about this race down in the comments below. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see related to Baku. We have the circuit guide coming up, and then a couple of videos on why Baku is the best race. So let's get into the video. As well, guys, you can find the original video down in the description below. And it's lights out, and away we go.
And it's lights out, and away we go. Vettel and Hamilton both get away well. And Kimi Raikkonen too, pressurizing Daniel Ricciardo into turn one.
That turn one is so
Hamilton,
tight.
Bottas, Ricciardo, Verstappen running wide. Raikkonen then just behind him, and he might have a look into turn two. So far, all getting away cleanly.
Okay, so in the 2017 version, Hamilton and Vettel ended up. Hamilton got crashed into by Vettel. Hamilton had a malfunction with his headrest that he had to go into the pits for. And who ended up winning that race? Daniel Ricciardo ended up winning that race, I believe. It was either it was Daniel Ricciardo, wasn't it? So the 2018 version, the return of Red Bull again, still Ferrari there.
Could have been a front wing, one of the Force Indias. There's contact down.
One of the Force Indias, I think it's Fernando Alonso.
Yeah, it looks like somebody's lost a front wing. You can see, and it looks like there's a lot of debris.
There's lots of debris flying around, Paul. There's also a lot of sparks as well. Sorry, just to cut in there as Raikkonen and Ocon in their collision. Ocon is out of the race. Kimi Raikkonen into Esteban Ocon down at turn 3.
Okay, the Ferrari crashed me totally in the wall.
Copy that.
I just turned into the Force India. Oh.
Did he just admit to turning into the Force India? Did Kimi admit to that? Or did he say the Force India turned into him? Which is probably what actually he did say. This is the Fernando Alonso heroics, guys. I love this.
Picking up a puncture there and
what a guy.
Right down towards the rear of the field, as you can see.
Unbelievable. You take care in corner 1, corner 2, and they crash into you. Stupid.
And this is what happened then to Fernando Alonso. And Alonso now on the inside. And this is where, and this is the start from Sergei Sorokin.
So Sorokin got shoved into Fernando Alonso.
Nearly a big accident.
And he was screwed too.
So there is that double puncture for Fernando Alonso. That is going to be some repair job if they can get Fernando Alonso back into this race.
He should be able to get back out.
Another very speedy Marshall picking up some debris there. Sebastian Vettel is going to have to defend from an absolute army behind him, and he's got a bit of distance between himself and Lewis Hamilton.
I love that it is Vettel versus Hamilton again.
For it. Diving down the inside, Ricciardo fends off Max Verstappen, and behind those two comes the Renault of Carlos Sainz ahead of Pierre Gasly. Verstappen's looking down the inside. Ricciardo has to back off and let him through. Otherwise, those two are coming together. That's a brilliant
and then Carlos Sainz throws himself into the mix.
For Ricciardo, but now Carlos Sainz is on Verstappen's tail, and Sainz has managed to get ahead of Verstappen, who's got the inside line going through into turn 3. Brilliant racing from all three drivers. Max Verstappen struggling, Ricciardo's passing him, Sergei Sorokin's passing Lance Stroll as well into turn 1, and the two Red Bulls might have touched there as well. Verstappen aggressively defending against his teammate. There's no team orders down at Red Bull today. Was Verstappen a bit over-aggressive here?
Oh, he was brave to go in there, wasn't he? I think he had to give Danny Rick a bit more space than that.
So Verstappen knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. They're getting way too close to each other this whole race. I don't even think there was any animosity between the two either at this time. They were just both competing really, really hard. And I gotta give them credit for that. You know what? I can't hate on it.
Ricciardo.
I think he's got it done this time, hasn't he? He's got to yield.
He's got to yield, but he didn't.
And now he's like pushing him all the way over.
He's now going to come back at Ricciardo again. He's going to try down the inside. Max Verstappen. Ricciardo has to give him space, or not from the first time this afternoon. The two Red Bulls would have come together. They've hit each other once. They could have hit each other 3 times, quite frankly.
So you just knew it was happening. You knew it was coming.
To yield to his teammate or to accept that his teammate has got past him. It's great racing, but if you're Christian Horner, you are not enjoying this for 1 second. And what is happening with Verstappen and Ricciardo is Ricciardo getting quicker. He is getting quicker. He's closing up on Verstappen. He's alongside Verstappen. Is he going to make the move stick this time around? He locks up, but he does make the corner. That's a super move once more from Daniel Ricciardo.
I just love this. I love every single bit of this. I love every single bit of this because for pretty much 51 laps, you are getting 2 teammates just going balls to the wall at each other. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is F1. If I've learned anything in these months of doing F1 reaction videos, it is that this is the purest form of F1. Just no team orders, no, back off, no let him through, just go. Best man win. And guess what? It shot back in their face, but I love it.
Enough so that Verstappen
I'll
can't
take
fight
it.
him back going into turn 2.
Like, look at them. They keep setting the fastest laps.
Having first choice, having preference because he managed to pass his teammate just 3 laps ago.
Right, mate, you're going to have to do him again. Let's game. Come on.
And there's Simon Rennie just giving the encouragement to Daniel Ricciardo. Now, if you're Christian Horner, what do you do now? No team orders reducing their pace, but they keep banging wheels, and they've got the potential to throw it all away here.
You can see Max knows what Danny's...
This is Max, I would imagine, not wanting Daniel Ricciardo to get anywhere near a slipstream or a
He needs to keep him over the left.
But he's going to try and dive down the inside. They have crashed. They've gone into each other. Daniel Ricciardo late braking, couldn't stop in time. Max Verstappen was right in front of him. And the 2 Red Bulls who have been touching and barging and banging all afternoon have had one bang too many. And that is big points thrown away. Adrian Newey walks away in disgust. Christian Horner can't quite believe.
Okay, thinking about it, now that I've had a minute to think about it, that was so dumb. It's so bad. Like, whose fault would you say that accident is? Daniel Ricciardo's for trying to take him down the inside again, or Verstappen's? Because I'm leaning purely towards Ricciardo. Like, he had the fresher tires, he had the better pace, he could have just overtaken him again later in the race, did not have to take him on that corner.
What he's seen, Ricciardo wanted to go left.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Verstappen also did block him off.
Right, put on the brakes. Paul, give us your verdict on who was at fault there.
Yeah, you can see Max had the inside covered. Daniel dummy-dum went to go to the outside, and then Max came across, and by that point it was too late. There's nothing he could have done to get out of the way. It's a fine margin, but you can't move more than twice. I think that's the issue.
How can he be ahead of us?
He was in front at 12 seconds and he had the gap to pit for the safety car.
It's the safety car, not for the first time this season, has helped one driver over another to get them into the lead.
Oh, someone's crashed under the safety car.
It's
That's
the
a
Haas.
Grosjean.
It is Grosjean.
No! No!
He's weaving around, trying to get temperature into the tyres, and what's happened here, Paul?
Oh, he's just dropped it himself. Trying to get temperature.
So Grosjean really did that crash just on his own? Roman.
That's going to keep the safety car out for a lot longer. We've got 51 laps and anything can happen from here. Bottas will have to defend. from Sebastian Vettel.
Gone early.
He's gone very early indeed. Has he caught them napping a little bit? Is it a double bluff?
Hamilton's going to get the tow.
Is it going to pay for him, or is it going to pay for Sebastian Vettel? Because look, on board with Lewis Hamilton now. He's catching up with the Ferrari as Bottas done his teammate a favour here. Vettel goes to block and now tries to gain on Valtteri Bottas. Hamilton's going to dive down the inside, Raikkonen as well. Sebastian Vettel goes down the inside.
That
and he
lockup
locks on,
is so
and that's
bad.
going to cost him 1 and 2 and maybe 3 places. Valtteri Bottas leads from Hamilton.
And Kimi took his own teammate too.
And he picks up a place on his teammate as well.
Vettel went for it all. See, the thing is, if Vettel gets that move to work, he takes over the race. But if he doesn't, he drops to 4th, and that's what happens. All at once.
Oh, and there's a puncture for Valtteri Bottas.
He ran across some debris. He ran across debris that was on the track.
Hamilton takes the lead. Bottas in the lead has now got a puncture.
So unfortunate for Bottas. He'd done nothing wrong.
Oh, and he ran straight over the second piece. That is just tragic for Valtteri Bottas. The win stripped away from Bottas, who's not even going to finish
The
here.
unluckiest driver in F1 history, like by
Lewis
far.
Hamilton is going to take the championship lead here in Azerbaijan on this Sunday evening. He takes the checker flag now to win in Baku. It is Hamilton ahead of Raikkonen, ahead of Sergio Perez, who picks up what at one stage was a very unlikely podium.
Niki Lauda and the Mercedes team.
They're back in business.
Get in there, Lewis. Well done, mate. I think Lady Luck was on our side today.
Crazy, crazy, crazy race. Could we race in Baku every week?
For real, holy. Literally, Valtteri could not have gotten any more unlucky. I feel so bad. But Lewis with another W. I honestly think it's going to be another one of those weekends where if it's whoever's in front with like 10 laps to go, you're screwed. I really do think that'll be Baku. But okay, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below on the 2018 race. I did not realize that's how it ended. Phenomenal race. 17, 18, and 21. All the races you guys told me to watch. Great races. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.